Hey everyone, so with Age of Calamity recently announced for the Nintendo Switch for release this holiday, this got me back into the Breath of the Wild mood lately and got me excited again to see what the much anticipated sequel is going to be like. In doing so, I did come across some concept art that wasn't used in Breath of the Wild and got me thinking about a theory of how the sequel will use this scrapped concept art to bring a whole different dimension to the slated sequel. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to be watching the trailer for Breath of the Wild 2 here. As we can see, we are underground, most likely under Hyrule Castle. It's almost like some sort of catacombs. I get a real Bossing Say type of vibe from this, although it could just be the bluish green crystals. Anyway, we do see Link and Zelda searching these catacombs, most likely to get rid of Ganon permanently. But I do want to pay attention to the blue hand. Now at first glance this looks to be concealing Ganon's energy, and in the next few frames we do see the same color of the hand on the hand of Link. Obviously we don't know for sure what is going on here, but I believe that energy in the hand may have transferred to Link, which brings me to my concept art theory. So let's get into the concept art. Now this concept art was shown years ago about the creation of Breath of the Wild, and it shows a very different Link. It's almost sort of a fantasy cyberpunk outcast kind of vibe. In this picture we can see Link with some sort of mask with a red glow, the same red glow as Ganon's in the trailer. But we also see a blue glow akin to the hand in here as well. We can see that Link's right arm is basically turned into a gadget transformer, which would allow Link to turn his hand into any type of equipment he needs. From this concept art we can see him turn his hand into a hammer, a hookshot, a bow, a bomb launcher, and even the hook beetle from Skyward Sword. Coincidentally, this is the exact hand that the blue energy attached to on Link. So this begs the question on if we will see this in action in the sequel. I personally think this would be a very cool feature, but I also wonder if this will outright replace the Sheikah slate to the point where maybe Zelda carries it around like in her flashbacks. Plus, the hookshot being back would be a great addition for traveling around the open world of Hyrule. A couple years back, if you didn't know, the development team had actually said that they experimented with it, but it was ultimately cut, so it would be cool to see this added in the sequel. I personally think this would be a very cool dimension added to the game instead of having a Sheikah slate. And not only this, but what if you could transform your hand to a bow? This means no more spending diamonds for Rivali's Great Eagle Bow, which is a win in my book. Anyways, what do you guys think of this theory? Could this be something that we actually see in the upcoming sequel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe for more Nintendo and Zelda related content.